November 5th, 2021. Here's the view. I just did some local spots on Parallel Dimensions Speak with, say, FDNY, and their incredibly strong, intelligent community that works off of one level of intelligence, as it does NYPD. Those are my local sources, as does SNY and a few others, DOT, that kind of stuff. Those are those powerful unions in my local structure. Now, here, listen to this in burning coal. My name is Nicole. I'm being microwaved in the streets of New York. With that in mind, listen to what Joy Behar has to say on ABC News for the hot topic on The View. This was taped November 4th.
You know what's going on in Alaska, though?
It's S25E something or other.
Thursday, more than 40 countries announced an agreement to stop burning coal, okay? The United States did not sign on. And neither did China, India, or Australia. American officials abstained from the agreement, the New York Times reports, out of a fear of angering MANCHIN, who receives income from the coal brokerage he founded and his son continues to run. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay? We are...
So do humans have the answer? They do. Where they hide the answer, I have no idea. But there's something called a mansion. Sounds to me, when you put cinema and mansion together, it sounds like the movie theater and the really big houses that all the kids wanted to live in. But I know that there's some person they keep referencing somewhere. He hasn't made it to my television set, so I don't know the visual face. I haven't been able to record it. But apparently, according to Joy Behar, who has sources because she works at The View, she knows that there's some brokerage. Oh, so they broke the chain of command and protocol. They broke the fetter, FETTER, that holds two gigantic magnetic black holes in perfect sync and unity that protects everybody else for whatever reason, I don't know. So they broke that. There's this unity symbol. I'm still in this. Now it looks like it's turning into a white hole by the amount of photospectrum of microwave that I'm being burned within, which ties back to the Jupiter belts and the microwave bands. So there's some guy named MANCHIN. There's some corporation he started to break my fettered chain of safety. And then him and a bunch of his cronies installed some quantum string all out of whack. And now we have whatever we're in century 20, decade 2 plus 1 year, which I don't know what that looks like in actuality on somebody else's wall. But for my wall, it's a bunch of neon squares that are on, they call them neon paper, but it's just a different, it's not like the flat Crayola, red, blue, green, yellow. It's a different mixture of color assortment that somebody gave the name NEON to, which ties back to 4-letter key-up words. So and that's from Glasgow, GLASCO. I don't know what the adults with big names and big power and big houses on the playing field are up to. I only know what's brought through the television set, and I only know that I'm a missing link in a chain that was broken, and it was a fettered chain, FETTERED, which was very important for safety and for health purposes at a higher level that they don't normally talk about. But I find it interesting, so thank you to Joy for bringing that little piece of intelligence to my attention. So this way I could let the local authority know, so they can hopefully procure at motorcade level, I guess Special Task Force Mark, Special Task Force Mark, MARK, because I don't know what else to call him at this point. It was Nicholas when I was like 7, or when I was in elementary school, it was Nicholas. And it was Mark King, one and the same. Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.